And you literally...
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Oh, T Governor left before our very cool drafting screen.
Drafting screen.
Yeah.
We'll be lurking.
Okay, so Magnus was banned. You said it. You called it. It's gone.
Was it literally the first ban in the entire game?
I think
it was. Oh no, it's the second ban because
yeah.
the team that first pick would never ban the pick they want to pick. Okay,
so
no Magnus. We have a game.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously,
it's
Magnus
leave
has
something
gone,
open.
Yeah, well, what was picked first time? They insta-picked Magnus. The other team, I've already forgotten the picks. What did they take straight away?
They responded with Rubik Undying as a counter
Undying.
to the Magnus because that was what OD did. And what was it? It was... there was one series where someone copied a strat. I think it was the Quincy game. Quinn or CCNC, whatever his name is, copied a Kunkka build, and he'd never done it basically before. I can't remember who it was who was saying this, and it sort of kind of shows this like lack of confidence. It was during one of the TI streams, I think someone mentioned it, and it's kind of the same thing. It's like if you don't just copy what the pros do or what another team does, because you yourself are not practiced or versed with it, so they might have practiced it as a counter to the Magnus, but you haven't, so don't do it. Come up with your own way to counter things.
Yeah, it's a very different style of playing. The Rubik has to be always around and prepared to lift the Magnus and just looking out for Magnus steals. It's that obviously wasn't played quite like that. I really wanted to see someone try and make Tiny like and work in our own games, but I don't think it's going to happen. Tiny is immediately banned. Well, you talked about the Elder Titan. I think it just got through the last draft, but this time they first picked it, so someone on the Radiant's going to have to play it.
They banned Morphling, didn't they, last time?
Yes, they did.
Morphling was one of the first 4 bans. So it was the same 3 bans minus the Magnus and plus the Morphling. I mean, they both are M. Maybe they just misclicked. Who knows?
I mean, the Morphling Dark Widow is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, against Elder Titan, you pick Enchantress, don't you? That's the counter, hard counter.
You can do. Yeah, it debuffs the buff you get from the Astral Spirit.
Yeah, completely. And of course, Elder Titan's not going to hit you very hard once you get untouchable. He does one hit and then that's it. He's never hitting you again. He's not got high attack speed. So... yeah, I like it.
The Bane's also nice because you can obviously Nightmare up the Elder Titan when he starts running at you.
True. I mean, Nightmare does cost 135 mana. It's very expensive, but
it does.
It comes at the cost of being able to use a Brain Sap. But, you know, if you stop Elder Titan, it's good.
If it saves your life, then it's probably worth using 130 mana.
Have you seen the way Puppy... I didn't see a lot of other Enchantresses, or maybe I wasn't paying enough attention, but the way that Puppy was playing Enchantress was quite interesting, because he actually started level 1 Nature's Attendance, and then he actually left Impetus until he couldn't skill anything else up. He was maxing Enchant, Nature's Attendance, and he went even a Holy Locket at one point. So playing kind of healing Enchantress, which I thought was quite interesting. I haven't seen that before. No Impetus.
I think it's the way to do it, because you're not very tanky right pre-level 6, because you don't have Untouchable anymore.
Yes.
So you have to hit level 6 in order to become physically tanky, but you can trade very easily and better in the lane, because you can't enchant a creep level 1 or like really early into the game, and not a creep that's good enough to like bully the lane. So instead you're trying to trade your own life through Nature's Attendance.
Yeah.
Because it's a good heal over time. Level 1 it's slow, but level 1 trading isn't exactly like, oh my god, you're dead. You know, so you have the slow heal, and then also it also adds up as being sustained for your carry, so you don't need to constantly ferry themselves. I think it's
you have to hug. You have to hug each other for the heal. The heal is like the most melee of all heals, but I like it. I like that Mars and Tide both this time got through into phase 1. As they were banned last time, and now we are just banning cores. So back to the classic. Monkey King went, Tiny went in the first phase. Now we're getting rid of Luna, we're getting rid of Sven. I'm expecting like Medusa to go next, and maybe Juggernaut. Juggernaut against Mars, definitely. So Juggernaut will be banned. No, they went for Ursa. I actually have played Mars against Ursa, and it was talked about as well in TI. Mars is pretty good against Ursa. You've got more attack range than him. You can shove him away with God's Rebuke, which slows him, and you can spear him away. Ursa can't stick to a Mars that easily. There's so many ways he can just get rid of you.
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe because it's going to be... Maybe the person's going to play Elder Titan pos 4, and they're worried about having the melee pos 4 and the Ursa.
I think you can just smack Ursa. If you've got Elder Titan and Mars, I would just be hitting him. He can't win that.
I think you can.
Yeah, they've gone for Drow ban, because Tidehunter really struggles against Drow. They're banning ranged heroes to help Tide. I guess Tide is kind of anti-melee anyway, and they've already got rid of Monkey King. So yeah,
what do you think? Medusa next?
Yeah, Medusa and Juggernaut. Juggernaut for the Radiant ban, and Medusa for the Dire ban. But we could be wrong.
Yeah, I could see that. Depends whether or not they want to ban over to any of the other heroes. Obviously, we saw a lot of Spirit gameplay during TI. Storm Spirit and Void Spirit being the main two.
Yeah, and Ember Spirit. We had a lot of good Ember Spirit plays as well from loads of different players. Some really good Ember Spirit players. There, Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Wrong team.
Yeah.
Juggernaut is available then. And you've got Bane, not really a typical Juggernaut hero to go with. It could be Bane pos 4, you never know.
It could help set up with the spin, right? You can Nightmare, hit the target, get them a little bit lower, and the spin's more likely to finish them off.
They just run up and spin, yeah.
You do have really good kill potential, and it also means that the Juggernaut doesn't have to give away that he wants to fight, because the Bane can come in from behind with the Nightmare. I like the Silencer ban. Obviously, against the Bane and the Tidehunter, you blink and you Ravage. Global Silence means your follow-up is potentially bad, or you're using Fiend's Grip on the core. Global Silence is an easy save. Yes. Good Silencer ban, I think.
Yes, if you see a Tide blinks in and Ravage and you mash your Global Silence button, you've protected your entire team for the entire Ravage duration. So it's good. And also, cancelling Bane's ult globally. They go Mirana. Mirana Bane, that's a combo we have not seen in many years. That was a famous combo. Bane and Mirana just roam around getting guaranteed 5-second arrows. Obviously, an ally nearby can take the Nightmare off, but, if you catch someone by themselves, you can kill them. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. Leap out of Mars Arena, no problem. Stay away from Elder Titan. Very mobile hero.
So most likely a Mirana 4, do you think?
Well, with the Bane in the safe lane, yeah, probably seems likely. Unless Mirana's being played in a core role. Shadow Demon?
Didn't see it at all during TI. Mostly Mirana 4s, I think.
I like Shadow Demon because the save. Someone's being Fiend's Grip, just disrupt them. No problem. Yeah, really good way of saving people. So I like it. Shadow Demon's a very strong hero, good laner. Cool.
10 seconds.
You can't, and also you cannot Kraken Shell off the poison, can you? The poison stacks.
I don't think you can take the stacks away. No, they may be undispellable. So Tide gets a strong dispel, but some things are literally undispellable, and I think that might be one of them. So
I think that is one of them.
Yeah. Has Dave's layout for his room changed? I don't know, Dave. Has your layout for your room changed?
I don't think so.
And Dave's like looking behind himself.
I'm just like I'm trying to look at myself in on your screen from your stream. But I don't think so. The only thing that might be slightly different is the fact that my chair is in pieces on my on the stream's left hand side, but my right hand side.
Okay.
No, my left hand side as well. Yeah, it's on my left.
Is your camera mirrored or changed? I mean, I haven't changed my settings.
I just default whatever this thing is. Maybe it's mirrored. This is my right hand. What I raise? It would be my. Yeah, I think it is mirrored.
Okay. I mean, yes, it's my right hand as well. So yeah, we got the same thing going on. Pudge, there you go. Ross was like, well, I like Pudge, I'm going to do it again. So you can hook someone out of, if someone's being Fiend's Grip, you can either hook your ally to take them really far away, or you can hook the Bane. Or
you can just get the shard and eat the person being
Yes, you can eat the person. So you've got double save. You've also got Mars does Arena and Spear and does loads of damage. You just hook the target afterwards for a guaranteed kill. Elder Titan can put people to sleep, which you can then hook from. It's a tanky strength hero. Yeah, sure, go for it. I like it.
Ross is really feeling the Pudge if it is going to be a double mid Pudge. But this time you have 2 picks to potentially counter it. But you are looking for also 2 cores, which is a shame because I think Winter Wyvern could have been really, really valuable this game.
I'd pick Invoker right now if I had the chance. You've got Bane and Tide.
Yeah, you have a really good setup, and the Ravage Cataclysm could be really good. Depends if it comes across in that hero pool mind right now, whether he's thinking about something else.
Yeah, the Spirits are pretty good here as well. Yeah, Void
there is a Morphling in the pool.
True. The Radiant's crowd control is a little bit hit and miss. Like, Pudge has to ult. Shadow Demon doesn't have a lot of his own apart from slows. Mars has to hit the spin. Elder Titan's got to hit the stomp. So they don't have a lot of, I can definitely stun you, unless Pudge gets the hook. Whereas Dire, it's got Ravage, then you've got Bane's ultimate, and you've got arrows. So you have so much stun. And what do they go for? Lifesteal. Okay, it makes sense. You've got Mars, Elder Titan, and Pudge to gnaw off. Fine. Lots of health for you.
So assuming this is going to be a Tim Mars, because Tim loves playing Mars in Pods 3. And when I played Lifestealer against him, he took an early level in Bulwark. It's unbelievable how hard it is to trade into a Bulwark Mars as a Lifestealer.
Yes.
Because you just don't get enough Lifesteal to win the trade. And then if you don't have Rage up, he just spears you away. But you can Rage out of the arena, which is obviously really nice.
Yeah, that's amazing. The arenas, you just Rage and just walk away, no problem. You are still hitting a strength hero. I know Tim is one of the only people I've ever seen like routinely get an early point in Bulwark. Most people go, I want more damage on God's Rebuke on the spear. He goes, no, I'll get the Bulwark. Yeah, and I think it's amazing. I've played against it. It's hard to deal with. There's the Juggernaut ban. This time the Dire, though, they don't want to play against it. Obviously, Tide really struggles against Juggernaut. Storm Spirit Puck, looking for... They know Pudge is going to be mid, so they're looking for a mid.
Oh, true.
So for a POS 1 ban. So I'm imagining Terrorblade actually did really well in the final series, didn't he?
Yeah, you need a carry that goes into Lifestealer.
5 seconds remaining.
I like Illusion Heroes. Yeah, but obviously Tide's got a nice bit of cleave and stuff. They did ban the Phantom Lance. That does make a lot of sense. I would still go Terrorblade, to be honest. Or maybe even Naga Siren. It's pretty good. A good setup.
Yeah, if someone could play Naga, this is an amazing Naga game.
Amazing Naga game. You do the song, and then you've got Mars, Elder Titan. You have so much setup on top of it.
And then you've also got illusions to take Nightmare off targets and stuff like that. It would be a really good Naga game. I'm not sure anyone plays it.
Yeah, I like
Not to the level
Naga.
that you would need.
I think Joe plays Naga. He's not around in this game.
I play Naga, but I'm not in the game either.
Okay, so the Naga players are not here. We're casting it elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. Phantom Lancer and Naga are a little bit different to each other, but they're both still illusion cores, and Lifestealer hates playing against high agi illusion heroes. But I think Terrorblade's still perfect here. But we'll see. I mean, can get blown up by Bane and Morana, so got to be a little bit careful. But I think late game, he's unstoppable here.
And if you have the illusions outright already, you can use it to block the arrow, so it becomes very hard for Morana to get a combo off.
It's true. It's true. You can take it easily, like you said, take the Nightmare off yourself if you've got the Metamorphosis or even the normal illusion next to you. Was it just called Mirror Image? That's the one.
Yeah, I like the Terrorblade. I don't know whether a Chaos Knight could be potentially quite good here.
It's okay. They go Slark. Okay, so it does have a lot of Dispel. So, Bane's about to get to me. Don't worry, I press the Dark Pact. Tide might Ravage. I've got Dark Pact. Morana might arrow me. Dark Pact. Can you fight a Lifestealer? Yes, because you're an Agi hero, and Lifestealer is not really great against Slark. You can always drop your ultimate. You steal his Agi and strength. Yeah, I like the Slark here.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. But they are looking for a mid hero, and I do think Void Spirit potentially becomes very good with Slark in the game. Obviously, once you get the Ags online, you have an instant silence for the Slark essentially. All 4 of his spells
can go through the Shadow Dance. That's the one, because you've got the Remnant Pull, you've got the stun eventually, or just the massive damage from Dissimulate, the Resonant Pulse, and you've got Astral Step. So Slark's kind of low. You just drop everything on top of him, kill him anyway. So I like Void Spirit a lot. Ember Spirit not be too bad here either. And they go for Shadow Fiend. Now, there is Nat on the deity, and you know what Nat likes to do. He likes to play right-click Shadow Fiend with the Shard. So, will he go for that? Is that too greedy? Do they need another right-clicker? I'm about to find out.
I think not. You've obviously got Gush minus armor as well from Somewhat, so it's a lot of stacking minus armor. They can do Roach very easily with their team.
Yeah, I think Presence of the Dark Lord goes 2, 4, 6, 8 now. Gush goes... Yeah, exactly, Nat. And Tide Hunter goes 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can end up with 14 minus armor. Gush has a minus 4 talent as well, I think. So you can have a minus 18 armor just with those 2 heroes. And then you've got Lifestealer to benefit from all that minus armor. Strength heroes don't have any armor. Only Ollie has armor. So yeah, I think that could be really strong. Right-click Shadow Fiend. We'll see if it works out. Obviously, you've got Ravage as well.
Ross has upgraded his Pudge into this abomination of whatever that is.
Okay, go back.
Yeah, I prefer the default one myself.
What is that? His arm is like some mutant pulsating
weird
thing
crustacean of some kind.
That's attached to his arm. He's holding some kind of meat tenderizer. He's got a green radioactive claw. What is that? Some kind of metal vest as well?
Look at it. Look at that Chad.
Most awful set I've ever seen, but that's a lot more standard, that Shadow Fiend. He doesn't have a lot of cosmetics anyway, does he?
No, basically the Arcana in a couple of sets, but they don't change him too much. Not like whatever this Pudge is.
Yeah. Would he just start with the Bracer again? I know he likes his Bracer.
For battle.
Against the SF, why not, right? You get really strong in lane, you can deny a lot. Actually, yeah, he's going to do it. I think it's actually really good this game.
78 damage. What on earth? That is a high amount of damage. I think that might be the highest apart from Treant Protector.
Against the 43 of the SF. I mean, SF will probably go Razor's level 1, but...
Oh, you have to. You can't last anything against Pudge otherwise. That's like double the damage.
Normally.
Just looking at the damage spread. 40 to 46. What's Pudge's? 72 to 78. So they've got very small damage spreads. So yeah, I don't think you're last sitting against the Pudge. Not without Raise. How much does Raise damage? 75 magic damage? 90. Oh, it starts at 90. Oh, okay. So it's strong. Definitely enough to secure a last hit on the range creep.
think you can almost secure the whole wave if you use the razors. I think we see Shadow Fiends sometimes just ferry out like 6 mangoes or something, so they can guarantee early CS. Maybe not 6, but they start with a couple.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 already. He's going to go early bottle. You're going to send more.
Yeah.
That's the thing I always find about Shadow Fiends. You have to win the lane by more than like 5 CS. You've got to be a good 20 ahead. Otherwise, you're not making up the cost of all that regen you bought. Like, there have been times where I thought, oh, that Shadow Fiend out-farmed me. Why am I still ahead in net worth at 10 minutes? Because he's spent all his money.
Mangoes.
Yeah, exactly. Or clarities or, you know, everything. Okay, pretty standard trade at the moment. We do have the Tim Mars. It's going to be exciting. I think someone's found out that the next exclamation mark Tim brings you to 3-2-2 spears. So we started at 1 and 2. Next one is 3-1-1. Well, it's 3-2-1 and 3-2-2. All right, let's see how this game works. Debate Mel, level 1 Shadow Poison. Shadow Poison doesn't even go up in mana cost anymore. Or is it because they made the mana cost? They made the mana cost higher. I think is more the problem.
Yeah.
So it's just worse. Oh, better at max rank, but oh yeah, that's rough. You also can't purge off Essence Shift. So the debuffs that matter.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Tide into Slark? I actually think it's not too bad.
No,
it depends though.
It's a mixed matchup, right? Because
Yeah.
if you let the Slark
Ross,
do this...
how has Ross already found a kill on that? We're like not even a minute into the game. Just hook and prot, and that's it. I wish I saw that. I was not expecting a mid to get a kill that quickly. That's why we didn't look. But well done.
It was much more passive last game. That falls foul of the early hook.
See, this is what I mean. If you're Slark, you are going to tank Anchor Smash, and yes, you're stealing Agi, but Agi is base damage, and Anchor Smash takes a lot of it away. So high ranks of Anchor Smash, you just can't hit the Tidehunter hard enough. Obviously, when the Anchor Smash runs out, then you can go and hit hard, but I think it's a very mixed matchup depending on who gets the early, the early lead in harassment. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, you've got Mirana to just right-click continually. 3.7 Agi gain on Mirana, that's incredible.
Yeah, she scales really well as a core, but it's just, I don't know why she's never been like fully accepted as a core. I think she's too mana intensive and can't farm very easily.
Yeah, you have to spam Starstorm, and that goes up to 155 mana. I mean, that's brutal for a hero who doesn't have very good int game.
Yeah, you can go
Falcon's Blade though. You got Falcon's Blade. That will fix
yeah, that's true.
Maybe I'll try Mirana Core. I used to like Mirana +1, and they gave her a very good shard, 50% crit chance. On top
and an extra leap charge as well, which is amazing.
Oh wow, so that's 100 attack speed where you're also critting. I mean, that's a massive buff, and I think you can improve it further with the talent. 80 leap attack speed. Yeah, it's nice. Well, we'll just keep watching bot lane. It's very aggressive at the moment. Just have a look what's happening. That's farming some stacks. And top lane, you've got Wobber. Wobber playing the Elder Titan. I don't think I've seen this before. He has a Windlace, but I've actually seen some Elder Titans just going straight up boots first item. Oh, Royd's putting in a bit of pressure. He doesn't have Orb of Venom. Skipping Orb of Venom on Lifesteal is interesting. Well, Tim has level 2 Bulwark. Very nice. God's Rebuke into deny. Beautiful. Look at the denies on Ross. 8 denies.
That base damage coming through.
Yeah, and he is rushing a hood. He's rushing a hood and he took a point of Flesh Heap. So it's going to help him tank up the Shadow Fiend. There's no way he gets a hook here, is there?
He's going to try it, I bet.
There's no way. There's no way he gets a hook. Just watching Nat deny all the creeps. There we go, he gets it. Oh, something in the top lane. I saw Royds get speared away on the minimap. I just saw an arrow like fly through. Bracer and a full magic wand on Royds. I don't know if you need a magic... I mean, Lifesteal has no spells that use mana in the early game, literally none. So I don't think you go magic wand, do you? Okay, I'd have gone boots instead, but oh well.
Yeah, especially not against Mars ET. I think you're not going to be in most of the range for Astral Spirit, and then it's a couple of spells from Mars.
It's just not worth it if you just want health. It's only worth it if you need mana as well. Lifesteal has 2 passives.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Oh, nice. Last hit, destroying. Someone has gone for the Soaring, but I like it.
Yeah, I really like Soaring on Tide, because you do have a little bit of trouble spamming spells in the early game, especially if you want to be using Gush in lane, which I think is actually really worthwhile.
Yeah, it hits hard, and then it combos into Anchor Smash, of course, for hard hitting. But Ollie seems to be doing okay. Bit of a fight in top lane. Royds, he's low. There's the Spirit. There's the Stomp. Ah, he waits for the Rage. Really patient play from Royds.
Spear from downtown. Oh, it doesn't kill him.
It doesn't kill him, and he blocks the Fairy Fire. Tim is still going. Does have God's
Boots.
Rebuke. He does get it. Oh, but he's lost all his damage. He just does no damage. The save from Cocopium, level 2 Enfeeble, but Wobber says, well, I'm just going to bully you under the tower. Tim doesn't have any mana. Wobber does the Spirit. He finds Cocopium, brings it in. He's stuck. Nightmare. He does actually have Brain Sap. Oh no, Tim's right-clicking over him. So much attack range. I mean, he does save his core, so Roids will be able to go back to base. But only 18 last hits in both heroes in this lane, in the top lane, only have 18 last hits. So not a lot of farming, just too much fighting.
All the farming's in mid lane. Ross and Nat are both just hitting a lot of creeps.
Yeah, they're both just farming their own camps. Ross has hit level 6 already. I'm probably expecting him to rush a Hood of Defiance. He's already got the Hood of Defiance, so lots of health regen, 8.5, 20% magic resist, 12% as well from Flesh Heap. So I think he's going to be fine just tanking up Nats. He can probably just go for a kill. Maybe not. Can't quite get into range. Ooh, Ollie needs to hit level 6. We can regen out in this lane. He's got a lot of money.
Once he does, it's really hard for someone to lane, I think, because you can just take a load of Essence Shift stacks and then go regen up, rinse and repeat.
I wonder what Ollie was buying, because he doesn't seem to have a lot of gold without many items, but I guess he is just going straight treads. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, they've gushed him. I guess it's trying to make use of the Soul Ring mana, isn't it, more than anything? You've Soul Ringed, you better use the mana. Veteran, only 1 stack. 2 stacks. Oh, they've got him, but he does have 2 leap charges. Can he get the pounce? No, they don't quite get the pounce. They tried, but Ollie wasn't quite close enough. He has to use all of his leaps, though. That's a lot of leaps. Doing a lot of damage to Ollie as well. And somewhat stand his ground. I don't know about 2 versus 1. Probably not.
I think without 6 on the Slark, he definitely could stand his ground.
Oh, Ollie taking a lot of damage, yeah. When Ollie gets 6, the lane becomes very different. The arrow, oh, nice dodge from Jabemo, was paying attention.
Ollie on full HP actually had already started throwing a south to himself.
Oh, okay. He was prepared.
Wow. Yeah, it's really going to help him stay in the lane.
Cocopium's in trouble. The spear misses. There's the exclamation mark. Tim, 3-2-2 spear. Cocopium is going to be okay. Is Wobber okay? Oh, they get a kill on Veteran in the bot lane. Oh, another courier is going to be brought down. It's Royd's courier this time. I like Cocopium's build. The 1-1-1 actually working out really well for him on Bane. I'm impressed.
Enfeeble is like a really underrated ability in lane, I think, because it is a lot of base damage reduction.
Oh, it's loads.
It also has healing reduction as well, 45% on the target.
Yeah, for 8 seconds. That's most of a tango, right? Tango takes 16 seconds. So you're taking about 22.5% of the effectiveness off a tango. That is quite a lot. I've never seen anyone max Enfeeble, but I guess it's not really worth it to max it. Enfeeble is one of those abilities that's changed so many times over the years. It's gone through like 12 iterations.
It really has.
Yeah, it used to
be like status resistance and stuff like that.
Yes, it was for a bit, and then it was a passive. Then it stole damage for a little bit. And I don't even know. It used to be flat damage reduction as well. At once, it was like 25, 50, 75, 100 damage reduction. So it just keeps changing. I like where it is now. Oh, Wobba is just going to take the Imbus Rune and bugger off. There was a sentry dropped, but I think Cocopium is going to be fine. Ross squaring up, but he is such a slow hero. But then so is Bane. Bane without boots. Oh no, we're going to get the stomp. And Ross, he's just going to walk up. Arrow! But there's 4 Radiant heroes here. I think Cocopium's in a lot of trouble. They dropped the arena, but the arena is just for Cocopium. No, it's not. It's caught Roids as well. Absolutely beautiful. Tim, you have completely redeemed yourself for the 320 missed spears. What a perfect play that was, getting both heroes. Anything happening in the bot lane? Yeah, Ollie's putting some pain onto somewhat. I think this is where Slark starts to shine, because yes, you take a lot of damage, then you just dip into the shadows, 52 health regen, and then you're back again.
Yeah, the Tide's now going to have a really tough time laning, but he's got 3 points in Anchor Smash. He can just walk over to the jungle if Nat wasn't already there hitting everything.
Oh, that's
true. But he could be farming out the Slux jungle, right? Taking away some of the camps and then just farming the lane as it comes in.
Yes. Actually, I was wrong with Presence of the Dark Lord. It is 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it got changed to that from what it was before.
Okay.
I hear a Dismember going on, but it's just Ross farming. 2 neutral items come out. Very nice ones as well. Oh, Tim with the bulwark. He just doesn't take any damage, this guy. The ultimate tank player. Very impressive. I heard the arrow. Didn't see it connect with anything. I think it was a farming arrow. Makes sense. Mirana has this very weird mechanic of being able to one-shot a creep with rank 1 arrow.
It's been a while since they changed that, and they obviously seem to be quite happy with it because they refuse to get rid of it.
Yeah, it lets you like one-shot catapult. It's probably quite good for core Mirana because if you've got the mana, you can always like one-shot big neutral creeps while also farming the lane.
Yeah, we can't one-shot ancients.
Yeah, well, that would be a bit dumb. Like one every minute in, just go to the lane and just one-shot an ancient creep.
Oh yeah, but you know, Tiny having 4k health at 20 minutes is completely balanced.
Well, that's getting changed, I think. I don't know what happened to Tiny. Oh, it looks like Ross on the high ground. They do get a kill on Cocopium. Debate Mill obviously to help set that up. And now Ross with the haste rune. Already 4 charges or 4 stacks of flesh. He just goes straight in from Mirana. Look how quick his kills are. Just kill it into kill. Very different game. Last game, Ross was 0-1-0 for ages. Just walked around farming. This game, he's walking around killing everybody.
Man, it's like 5k net worth on Pudge at 10 minutes. He's really
6k.
big.
I mean, he's also got 84 last hits as well as been in 5 kills. Incredible. Tim is higher level than Royd, so I find that quite interesting. I guess only level 4 on Wobber. What level is his support? His support was the Bane, right? And Bane's level 6. Obviously, it used the tome. A nice grip onto Ollie, and that could be a kill. You've got the Ravage to follow up with if you need it. How much damage is Ravage? Only 200 damage. I didn't realize Ravage hits so little.
Ross has just blinked into the triangle.
Arrow? Yeah, nice arrow. Nat, he's rotting to death. He's going to be fine. They drop the Fiend script. It's going to be enough damage? Yeah, Ross is very tanky, but it will still be enough because it's pure damage on Fiend script and it hits quite hard. But Ollie, he gets a solo kill on someone under the tower. That sets him very close to Echo Saber. We've got another kill happening here, another attempt. Royd, still no Orb of Venom. I don't think you should ever skip Orb of Venom on Lifestealer. Because it's like having an extra rank of Ghoul Frenzy, an extra 2 ranks of it. But Royds, he will escape.
Looks like tier 1 the top lane is going to fall as they got the catapult wave here, so open up the space. Oh, they're TPing in actually. The Titan wants to defend there. He still has the Ravage. He didn't use it bottom.
He gushes Debate Mail. Can Royd get to him? He uses Rage. He's trying. He's got the phase boost. Debate Mail. Oh, keeps himself alive with the disruption somewhat. He's going to drop the Ravage. There's the Ravage. The spear misses. This time they get the arena. The spear not going to connect. They will get a kill with the Ravage. Gets Debate Mail. Looks like Tim's in a lot of trouble. Cocopium trying it. He had a max brain sap. He probably could have got the kill there. It's 300 pure damage. Oh, but there's the hook. Hook onto Royce, but Royce immediately pops his ult. Ross realizes he made a mistake and instantly counters Dismember and tries to run away. But you know the problem with Lifestealer? You can't get away. Except when you can. Nat comes in, takes out Wobber. And then Ross will blink away. So Dire, they're happy with the kill. And they're just going to leave. Although...
No range on Nightmare.
That's why I've actually seen Bane's maxing Nightmare second. Maybe 2 points of brain sap for the lane, then max Nightmare. Because the cast range then becomes decent. And 7-second disable is incredible.
Ooh, Nat's in trouble here. Danny's still hitting the tower.
Oh, there's the hook. Dismember. Spear as well. And he's dead. He blows up. He was a very high level. Royds is going to do the classic Rage TP. Of course, he knew there was no Dismember. Blink Dagger on Ross. Very different build. Last time he had a Vanguard. Then he had Arcane Boot, and then he had Aghanims. This game he said, no, I want Blink. I just want to be in there. I think
Blink
it's working
Ags,
out.
you think
It probably still Ags. I mean, Ags is
or
just
maybe
so
Eternal
good.
Shroud Ags.
Maybe. Oh, he's blinked in. But how are you going to hook when there's 3 illusions? Oh, the hook, he gets a double
anyway.
lead. Absolutely beautiful play.
Oh, my lord.
And the tips from his team.
I mean, fair play. That is, he's picked that one out.
I mean, the thing about... I guess the thing about... Oh, he's got the hook still. Leap always takes you in the direction you're facing. So if he spams it, he is going to go in the direction of hook.
It's like, you know, in cartoons when they chop a tree down or something and then they run away from the tree as opposed to just stepping to the side.
Yeah, completely in a straight line. Yeah.
It's like that, but the tree lands on your head at the end of it.
Which is Ross landing the hook and getting the kill.
Yep.
Ollie's also farming well. He's 1-0-0, but Royds only has 67 last hits, whereas Ollie has 94. Oh, I hear a Dismember, but...
He's farming again.
He always gets a neutralized when he does that. Wobber is so low level. Actually, there's a lot of low level heroes. Level 6 Shadow Demon, just hit level 7, level 6 Elder Titan, level 6 Mirana. Whereas you've got some level 12s walking around. But Ollie is level 11, nearly level 12. He is the one who's going to be scary. It looks like he's going Diffusal Blade next.
Yeah, pretty standard Diffusal build on Slark. I mean, he's going to be really, really strong while Royds is just finishing up his armlet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I do worry for this Lifestealer. I worry that he's going to have a hard time hitting cores when he needs to. Obviously, I think if he can get a few items, he can chomp onto Ross. But if Ross finishes up his Ags first, I think the rot damage plus Dismember will actually kill him before he's even have a chance to like stand up in this fight.
It is a lot of damage. I can't believe the Aghanims from Pudge. It's very simple, but it's so powerful. 100 rot damage and double the radius. I mean, it's massive.
We have a dire smoke here.
Oh, I hear the gush.
They have Ravage, but they can't seem to find who they want to kill.
You don't have Blink Dagger though. No Blink. So.
Yeah, they find Ross.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Goodbye. Bane ultimate. Easy kill. Pig pole, that's a way to get in a little bit, but not really enough. Oh, Royds will get slept. His own illusions just doing a bit of damage to him. I don't think the illusions get the feast, or I wouldn't imagine so. That seems a bit dumb.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they get any of the passives, actually.
They get crit chance. I don't know. It's very odd. Like, they get the Juggernaut's illusions crit, right? And that crit...
I think they get item... Oh, yeah, true. They do get Blade Dance. Oh, I'm not sure then. It's always
they get Blur, right? They have their Blur? They have Phantom Lancer's ultimate.
I don't know about that one because whoever builds illusions on PA.
Oh, that's true. I
actually have no idea. I don't think I've ever built a Manta style on PA.
I don't know. No, well, yeah, it's not really a... I guess you could blink in a Manta, but...
Yeah, in theory.
But, yeah.
I mean, space illusions get Desolate, right? And Dispersion.
Oh, there's the hook. It's revenge. You killed me once, but I'm coming straight back in. Who's got a casual buckler? Oh, it's Tim. He's actually going for Vlad's. Now,
okay.
Vlad's pretty good when you've got a Slark. Yeah, Slark always appreciates it. It's free damage. It's also some lifesteal.
Lifesteal on the God's Rebuke is always nice as well, but that's sustain on the Mars always helps out.
Yeah, I think even Pudge doesn't mind Vlad's, to be honest. I mean, Vlad's is an armor aura too, so I think it's basically an everything aura. Let's have a look. 3 armor, nearly 2 mana regen, 18% damage, 15% life. So we're going on to somewhat. Remember, he's just going to be able to get rid of it soon. There's the Kraken Shell, about to proc. Is he going to Ravage? He could drop the Ravage. Yeah, 4-man Ravage. But nothing. Oh, the hook! Almost got it. But then you know what you've got? Oh no, Tim. He tried to do a little bit of a cheeky collapse play. Unfortunately, it's just got him under the tier 3 tower. But he's a tanky here. If he turns around, he might be okay. And that's got double damage. Yeah, Tim's going to go down. That just turns around and says, thanks for the kill. I've got nearly 300 damage. You've got the ult onto Roids. I mean, he can go inside someone. I think he will. And he's inside Kokopium. That is going to keep him alive. Nat drops the ultimate. The fear, it will get a kill. That's on a double kill. Ross, he's going to go down as well. This is not looking good for the Radiant in any way. Little Tumbler's toy from Nat. Wobber, he sleeps 3 heroes, but he's not going to sleep the Lifestealer. And he actually dies to the tier 3 tower because they are so far up. But Ollie is the only survivor.
It wasn't even there in the first place, I think. They took the fight about him. I think that little bit of an overcommitment blink from Tim, like you said, trying to make the play, but it doesn't find it. I think everyone was kind of hanging around for it, then they end up getting caught, and it just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know, they had the Dismember, and they had the ET Earth Splitter on top of it, so there was a ton of damage in, and no one died. And then you see the power of these right-click anti-armor heroes like the SF and the Lifestealer, and they just kind of tear him apart, and at that point it's like, well, I'm a Pudge, I have a lot of net worth, but I didn't really do anything.
That's true. I mean, when he's held down in the Fiend script, even though he's got a lot of magic resistance, triple Shadow Rays still melts through him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever go Presence or Effects buildings over 100 Shadow Rays damage.
Bot lane, Royds has just used all his mana dueling Ollie.
Ollie's gonna just get a kill then. There's the arrow. Doesn't connect. Royds, he's trying to fight Ollie. It's close. They actually do get the kill. Is that worth it? I mean, I think Royds had to commit there. But interesting trade. Ollie did actually get the kill on the core, so I'd say he probably comes out victorious. He's 3 levels ahead of Royds. That's a massive level difference for the cores.
Yeah, he got like 11.5 from that solo kill as well. So definitely, I think worth it for Ollie, not so worth it for Royds.
Yeah.
And also Ollie gets the Agi stack from it, so it's not much, but it is one permanent Agi.
Oh yes, permanent agi. That's a good point. Forgot about that. If you were playing right-click Shadow Fiend, is it worth having -7 armor on buildings, or would you still say 100 Shadow Raise damage is better? Because he is using Shadow Raises. 100 is a lot of damage for free.
I guess it will really help their push. I guess they also then have the Tide Shard, so it kind of has synergy with that because the Anchor Smash will do more damage.
Yes. I love Tide Shard. It's one of my favourite.
Yeah, I know Nat likes playing it like this. It is a lot of damage you're missing up. You're missing up 300 damage.
Oh, I did change it.
The scaling. It's a lot of damage you miss up by not taking the damage talent on Shadow Rage at 15.
I'll try again. I changed it, but I forgot to reopen the script, so it wasn't... Oh, I know what I didn't change. I know what didn't change. Right, actually. Okay. That's what didn't change, yeah. I ran the wrong script. Okay, my bad. Anyway, Ollie has been slept. Arrow, I would just... Do you need to drop the ult? Nah, massive damage coming out. I mean, you've got Nightmare into Requiem of Souls, and usually you think Ollie would be okay. His team would save him. No, Ollie was completely out of position. And he is dead.
They didn't have the disruption up. I didn't see what they used it on, but I feel like as a Shadow Demon in this game, you have to like hold this spell as your life. You can't use it to like chase heroes and stuff.
He's got
you
Aether Lens, so he's got a lot of cast range. Look at the cast range. It's actually really impressive. But, oh look, there's the presence of the Dark Lord destroying those buildings. I mean, they've only taken one tier 1 tower, so I guess Nat taking the tower pushing talent is not a bad idea. They've got a lot of towers to work through this game.
Oh, they see Ross. He's going to TP out though. Really trying to finish up this Aghanim Scepter on the pod. He's only about 600 gold away.
Yeah, it's nice. Spell Lifesteal talent. He's got that. Nice to have. I think
becoming even more tanky.
I think as far as I know, I don't know if it says everywhere, but I think Spell Lifesteal either works less on AoE abilities or it does less on creeps, but I'm not sure if that's
just
true.
A general rule of thumb.
I don't know. Well, I might be confusing it with League of Legends, because in League, that's like how it always was. Now, Eternal Shroud specifically says only 4% spell lifesteal on creeps, but 20% on players. But this talent for Pudge just says 10%, so maybe it is the same on creeps. I don't know. I need to look up spell lifesteal. It's quite a new mechanic in Dota.
I would say it would be 10% on creeps, unless it says otherwise.
Yeah, maybe that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty good then. You can
definitely
just
on Pudge.
Yeah. Very nice. What's the alternative?
He's not losing any health, who's like rodding these creeps, right? So it probably works like that.
Yeah, I don't think meat hook damage is worth it. It already does 360 pure damage. Do you need...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty powerful nuke, but... Well, lifesteal, it means you can tank up a little bit more. He's no longer the highest level hero, absolutely tanky monster. He's more of an assassin this game with the Blink Dagger, getting those ults off so Ollie can get in. There we go. Has been taken down.
We've opted for a tier 2 and outpost trade here. Both teams just not wanting to fight into each other right now.
Yeah, very, very safe or scared from both teams. But the Radiant, they are close to Roche. They could just go straight into Roche, or will the Dire smoke up and run across? We're going to find out.
There's definitely a ping for smoke here. And
get inside Tide. Royce, get inside Tide. Get inside Nat. Nat doesn't have Blink Dagger. He's playing Shadow Fiend without Blink. So he's got no way to really enable his ult apart from Bane. Oh, they're going to drop the Moonlight Shadow. They're going straight in. There's the beautiful Ravage. They're going to drop everything onto Pudge. A lot of minus armor. Looks like Fiend's Grip did get used, but was cancelled almost immediately. It doesn't matter because it's 2 kills. Veteran picking up both the kills. They see Ollie, but they've now got no Fiend's Grip. So, yeah, they're not going to kill Ollie. Oh, never mind. That was... Oh, okay, not quite. I mean, Ollie also did have time to Dark Pack. Dark Pack has a 6-second cooldown, so he could just spam that. And now it's a free Roche. Presence of the Dark Lord working on Roche. You've also got Roids. You've got Somewhat, who's very tanky. Great Ravage that fight.
I'm not quite sure what's happened, but have a look at the difference between Radiant and Dire Vision. Dire have so much of this map lit up right now.
Oh my god, they've got their own jungle, the enemy jungle. Someone was saving their wards.
Yeah, they just haven't put it down, and then suddenly they've like left a trail where they smoked. They had this one up here in the Radiant. This is Radiant. No, the Dire jungle, sorry. And they saw them after the tier 2 tower sort of rotating down, so that's why they knew that they could smoke up and find
Oh no, Wobber. They dropped the ult on Wobber, and then they can't hit him. Oh no, now he gets hooked. But Nat does have the Aegis. Nice cancel with the Yules. So Nat's fine. I mean, he did have the Aegis anyway. But I think he should have just right-clicked instead of... He hasn't actually got a shard. Usually he rushes his Ag shard. This time he's decided, even though they've buffed it, don't want it. No, not for me.
He wants to finish up his Silver Edge first. He's going to TP away, though, instead of trying to look for stuff in the top lane and the towers.
Silver Red is a very good item, so yeah, I don't blame him for trying to build that ASAP.
Ooh, Max
what's happening here?
He's got enough leap.
Oh no, but the illusion just got in the way. That's the problem with Shadow Demon. He just hooks an illusion in the face. He does have the Aghanim, so he's going to hurt a lot more now. As well as reduce healing. Not bad against Lifestealer if he doesn't have his Rage up. Hook! Oh, he was
so close.
Almost perfect. Nat actually opts just to run away. But there was no sentry anyway, so they wouldn't have got the kill. I know Debate must drop the sentry now, but it's a bit late.
I think it's definitely the right place to run away there, right? You don't see any of the Radiant heroes on the map, then your team is pushing top lane, so they're not defending top, which means and you have the ward in the triangle, so they're not there. So it probably means that they're in the bot side of the jungle, and if you see a hook, they're definitely coming for you.
That's true. Nats playing Shadow Fiend, level 20 talent is 60 damage if you have max souls. That's loads of damage for free. Most cores get like a 30 damage talent if they're lucky at that level, but he gets 60 on Shadow Fiend. Really helps.
But remember, he has to have the stacks for it to mean anything. That's why it's balanced.
Oh yes, I guess you can't take away his souls, I guess, apart from killing him.
Yeah.
I think
just kill him and he loses damage.
I think the Radiant might know. I guess it does affect buybacks, right? You buy back straight into a fight. Oh no, the Dire, they're running in. But Tim, he's seen them. Drop the arena, 3-man arena, or don't drop the arena. There's the arena, but the Ravage is used. They pop the BKB. It doesn't actually end up doing anything. Tim blinks out. Ollie is immediately dropping Shadow Dance, taking a lot of damage. He's stunned for a very long time by an arrow. But there's a massive stomp from Wobber. What an amazing stomp. To get the Earth Sphere, doesn't do a ton of damage. Wobber now having to run, gets taken pieces by Royds. Having a look in the bot, and we're trying to kill somewhat, but of course here's the hero who could just purge things off. Is he going to go down? Yes, he dies to Rot. Ollie, he's trying to find a bit of space so he can heal himself up. But the damage from Ross is so high. And that is going to be the Aegis. This fight turned around very quickly. First it looked pretty good for the Dire, then it looked good for the Radiant. And I think it's looking really good for the Radiant at the moment. Royds cannot kill Tim. Ross with the triple kill. Royds is trying to escape. He goes into a creep, but he goes into like the weakest creep ever, which immediately gets diffusal bladed. Spear misses and Royds just walks away.
He's going to get chased down though.
You can't kill Tim. He's too tanky. There we go. Dismember. And
yes,
finally,
I almost let him get away, but no, massive team fight for the Radiant.
I mean, Ollie has barely been in any fights. He only got 3 permanent agi, and his score is 3-2-1 in 26 minutes. This is a much lower kill game, I think, as you can see. He needs his BKB. I think he's sending it in. That, he's just immediately Silver Edge. Ollie realizes, okay, I need to leave. There's the BKB for Ollie. It's going to definitely help him survive these fights. I mean, it was a weird fight, that one, because Mars had the perfect chance to Arena. Arena a little bit slow. It didn't do anything. Then there was a Ravage, but that also didn't do anything. And then you had a weird back and forth where Ross ended up killing everyone.
I feel like if you have that kind of committal of the SF BKB and you don't get a kill, you cannot continue the fight on Dire because of the turnaround potential. Once you have the no BKB on SF, you're dying to the pudge like every single time. You're 2000 HP, one Dismember and Satin Rot, you're just dead. It's straight up dead.
Yeah, Dismember hurts. There's an interesting 1.8 times Dismember damage and heal talent. I don't know if you ever go that. I mean, I've seen people go it, but there's so much free strength to be had, and more strength also means more Dismember damage.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird one. Oh, there we go. Pudge finally with some speed. Phase Boots plus Spider Legs. He actually moves at 500 speed. That's more like it.
He's a happy boy.
We've had Spear 322. There it is. That was the one. Because the spears go in pairs, right? So that was 321 and 322. I couldn't find a way to do it otherwise. Oh, I keep hearing Pudge Dismember, but he just farms literally a normal camp.
A small camp Dismember.
I mean, that's...
I can see he's low on health and wanted some life.
It's 170 mana as well. Like, what is he doing?
Just Ross thinks. Maybe trying to bait them thinking that they're in Roche with the global sound.
That's true. I don't understand. A few abilities do have this sort of global sound effect. For whatever reason. He's looking.
Ross is hunting.
What vision does he have? He has no vision, though. He has no vision. He's seen Cocopium. He's not seen the rest of them. He's going literally under the tower. Blind hook. Doesn't find anyone.
Nah, he's still actually told the net worth on this SF. So if he can have a free fight where he's just firing his little soul-y projectiles, I reckon they can have a good chance of winning it. But if they get locked down, they're in real trouble.
Yeah, in presence of the Dark Lord, which actually gets a talent for even more minus armor. That's really helping our Roids. Then you've got Gush. I actually would have gone Aghanims on somewhat. because you've got 2 massive right clickers. Why not get the AoE damage on Gush? That much higher uptime. I definitely would have done. Oh, some right clicks to Ollie, but oh yeah, 3 hits and Holly's down 900 HP, but I think he's still going to be okay. You can always drop his ultimate and BKB. They've gone into somewhat. That's Roids. They're ready to engage. Already just farming their jungle, farming their triangle.
Yeah, the vision right now is very defensive from both teams. It's really hard to start a fight when you don't know exactly where all the heroes are.
That's true. Oh, Ross, he's got the Cloak of Flames. Such a good item. Oh, they know Nat's here. He just blinked straight in, but then they drop the Ravage. Oh, Ross, he's going to take a lot of damage. Look at all these right clicks going to him. And Timmy drops the arena. A lot of damage going to somewhat. Not enough, though. Is Ross going to escape? No, Ross has gone down. That's a massive kill. Then Ollie comes in and takes a kill. He does have his ultimate. Oh no, he gets Yules. Do we have the arrow? There's no arrow follow-up. Ollie decides to try and go in.
He's got a shard on Slark as well.
Oh my god, look how much he's healing in the shard.
It's kind of bugged and kind of not. It gives you double regen.
Oh. Ollie tries to get out. He decides, I've had enough of this fight. I mean, it's a kill for a kill. That's all that happened. So, not a lot happened there.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's bugged or not, Depth Shroud, but it gives you double regen because it gives you essentially 2 instances of Shadow Dance.
Oh, does it? I mean,
you go off the map by putting the cloud down, right? So you gain your ultimate Shadow Dance. Heal.
Ah,
and then
yes.
Allies affected by Depth Shroud also gain Shadow Dance. You gain 2 instances of it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. That's insane. Ollie's taking a lot of damage here, actually. He's not even got 2,000 HP. He needs to tank up. But then neither does Lifestealer. He's actually got the same HP as Lifestealer, which I find quite interesting. You know, Lifestealer's strength gain is 2.4. For a strength hero, that's pathetic. Why is it so rubbish? Lifestealer's stat gain is the worst ever. Though? Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess because he can heal so much. That spear kind of saved Cocopium for no reason whatsoever.
Though, so it's not 3-2-2.
He did land it, yeah. I mean, I guess Lifestealer can heal himself so much, right? And he does get a lot of free attack speed, or 50 free attack speed, so... Oh, no,
he's like an agility hero, but he's strength. It's really weird.
It is kind of weird, yeah. He also gets a 30 attack speed talent at level 10, which is incredibly generous compared to what most cores get.
Yeah.
So, you could almost swap around his level 10 and 25 talents, 10 and 15 talents, and it would look the same. His level 20 talents must be famously the worst in Dota. When you get to level 20... Just pathetic. 16% evasion is what some Agi heroes get at level 10.
Oh, the stun timing as Roche spawns.
Nice.
That's amazing.
There's a shard there.
How do they take this fight? Dire need to somehow get on top of the Slark, I think, before he can get any of his spells off. I mean, they even now have the Depth Shroud saved for someone who's potentially being, you know, stun locked by Bane Marana.
Yeah, no shard on Ross though. You do have Ravage, but we do have BKBs as well. But can they pop them in time? We've even got BKB on the Pudge. Not max duration, 8-second duration.
Yeah, we saw him pop it last fight, but the break from the SF was enough for them to be able to bring him down. Does that persist through BKB? You can't break a BKB target, I think, but you can... It's a bit like Halberd. It doesn't get dispelled by BKB.
He's got a lot of spell.
Ooh, Nat needs to be really
they've seen that. They're going in. They drop the BKB, so he can't be cancelled, but he does get forced after way, so he's not taking dismember damage or rot damage. Nat dropping his ult. A lot of damage. Tim's going to be the first casualty, but Ollie doing so much damage. The nice Earth Splitter. That's going to be the first kill. Nat is in a lot of trouble, but Ollie Fiend's Grip. That's absolutely beautiful from Cocopium. Is there any way to cancel it? Is anyone going to cancel it? No, there isn't, but Ross does get a kill instead. So you've lost Ollie. It's 2 versus 3 at the moment, but can you kill Roids? Nice arrow. Beautiful play. There's the power of the Marana. And that would be another kill. Wow, fantastic play from the Dire.
I would be fuming if I was Ollie there, just because not only is it Bane and it's Fiend's Grip, but Ross decided to go in for the Nat kill instead of saving his carry, who has his ult up. So I'm pretty sure the fight goes a lot better if you disable the Bane and let your Slark hit things.
Oh yeah, the correct play there was 100% to try and stop the Bane, to kill the Bane. But no, he got a kill on that, thought that was pretty good, but you lost Ollie, and Ollie is... someone you need.
They both die for, sure you kill the SF, but they both die because of Ross's greed and wanting to kill the enemy mid lane.
Who had that 4-staff? That was an amazing 4-staff. Was there one? Yeah, it was Veteran, because he 4-staffed Nat while he was being dismembered, so he took no rot damage and no dismember damage. I think Veteran's actually going to go down here. Nice catch from Tim. Yeah, and there's the follow-up damage as well from Debate Mail. But Dire, they are going to claim the Roche. Very small lead though, only 3,000 gold. But now they have Roche. They have free Ag Shard. They're going to give it to... What's Lifestealer Shard? Oh, he gets open
I would
wounds
put it
again.
on the Tide.
Yeah. Tide's
I
Shard
guess
is
Nat
amazing.
doesn't have one either, actually. They'll probably give it to Nat, right?
Yeah, Nat's one's pretty good. Because 190% crit is more than what Silver Edge can do. And it's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's good on either Tide. It's probably better on the Tide than the SF, but given
Where
Nat
did he
is...
put it?
He's in his backpack
Oh, it's
right
on
now.
Tide, okay. I really like the Tide Shard just because it's so good for pushing towers, and who can say no to plus 90 damage onto Anchor Smash? It almost doubles the free damage it gives.
Yeah,
He's
it's gone
gonna
over
go
to
Shivas.
Nat.
Yeah, he's got Shivas now. I guess Shivas makes sense. You're reducing the healing coming out from Slark and the healing from Pudge, so
Yep.
I think it was smart to do that. I still probably would have gone Aghanims, but I do like Shivas. Very good item.
It's also, you know, bonus armor, so it's not affected by the ET aura. There is a smoke up from Radiant, actually. The Slark, the Pudge, and the
Oh, I
ST
forgot about the ET aura. That's kind of like a minus armor hero, but you don't think about it that way immediately, but actually it is one of the strongest ones.
Are they really happy
Goodbye,
with the
Copium.
No detection.
Yeah, that's bad. They got the Ravage again. Roy's doing a lot of damage. Fiend's Grip. It's cancelled, but a little bit too late. Ross will get a kill. Gets 2 kills. Oh, actually not looking too bad for the Radiant. But Nat doing big amounts of damage. Wobber is going to be okay. Ross doesn't get stunned. He does not want to go near Lifesteal. He does blink away. Interesting, a 2 for 2, but they lost Ollie. Fiend's Grip again coming in clutch. Maybe Pudge should just stay a bit further away and actually get his Aghanim Shard. Maybe he'd be able to save Ollie once in a while.
The Aghanim Shard would obviously be amazing, but also I don't know if Ross is going to do it, but buying Dust instead of Disbracer at this point in the game, probably worth it.
Well, yeah, but he just hooks the bounty just like right in front of him. Right? Nat's running around with Roids inside him. He's a fast hero.
They're going to see Ross on the wave top lane. He did just blink up here. Nat is a fast hero. They are actually going to find him.
Hey, speed with the Silver Edge. Silver Edge cancelled though. I think that might have been enough vision.
Ross is on the run. Oh, he's blinked into the crew wave. Can he just TP out?
Yeah, he
just
can.
TP out.
Oh, he takes
the entire wave.
Oh no, but they're going to find Mirana. That was a great sleep from Wobber. There's the power of the circus. No, the 4 stuff. Leap. Leap again. Oh no, the high ground is not where you wanted to leap.
Oh, he uses the poison purge. He's dead anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, leaping onto the cliff was kind of his death sentence. It's so close to getting away there. Royce has a Skadi now, so that's even more anti-healing for the Slark. I do like that.
And even more slow.
But now he's moving to the entire team. He's actually just standing his ground, but then he gets slowed. BKB, piercing slow. They know he's dropped his ultimate. Oh no, the rage is gone, but he does have Aegis. I mean, the Dire team are nowhere near him. Why is Royds here? How did he get here? He gets silenced immediately by Ollie. And then there's the kill from Ross, who had Dismember up again. He does have the shard now this time. Killing spree ended, 552 gold for Ross, and another Flesh Heap stack, and another permanent Agi stack.
He'll be very happy with that.
Ollie's going his own Aghanims, which is interesting. I used to love Aghanims on Slark, but then it kind of fell out of favour. You never saw it again. But 2 pounce charges means you can stick to someone for an incredibly long time, as well as I think it takes you like 1,200 distance. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's changed his mind as you're talking about it. He's going Skadi, which I think was... I was literally going to say, but why not Skadi?
It's a bit late for the for the Aghanims. I like Ags. I used to love early game Ags on Slark. But Pounce also used to do damage, like 300 damage, and now it doesn't do any. So, okay, there's the smoke from the Radiant, but Dire team are literally inside their base and there's no Roche to do. So the smoke is going to do not much else other than just wait for them to leave their base. They might try and go in on Nat.
Yeah, Ross might be able to find a hook. I mean, they're going to see that this crewway is dying to rot, right? And there's no Pudge in the wave.
It completely died, right? From full HP to nothing in like 1 second. Ross goes, yeah, whatever. The smoke was not a good idea.
Oh, level of the Slark is going to be super nice.
Yes, 50 attack speed and 5 armor. I think you give that to the Slark. I know he's a big fan of the Mindbreaker, but yeah, level is better. 5 armor is nice. Surprised he went for Pounce Leash over 1 Agi gain / stolen. But,
I don't think it doesn't buff... Does it buff your current stolen Agi?
No, not the permanent Agi, no. But it means that you're stealing 4 a hit. You get 4 a hit instead of 3, and they lose 2 Agi instead of 1. So it's so good when dueling a core. He just left the Flicker. Flicker's a nice item. Got nerfed a lot, so it's no longer as OP as it used to be. Oh, they're going in. Somewhat. Spider legs. Royd's inside him.
Ross is going to just casually walk into his triangle. Or do they know that they smoked? They might have seen
It's
them
all going to
smoke.
pick off. Pick off, is it going to happen? Nope.
The return smoke.
I like it. Try and get a pick off. Yeah, Ross, he tries. Oh, the perfect hook on Veteran, but then he gets used. Are they going to drop the Ravage? But they drop the Ravage. It's 3 BKBs, so it hits nobody. Ollie's taking a lot of damage, but of course he just drops his ult. No, he doesn't drop his ult. He stops with his Axe Shard. Nat tries to get away, but then gets hooked. This is not looking good. This is really bad. They drop the ultimate, but Ross, he's so tanky. He just doesn't care. He's just going to sit there and just ult Nat. Look how much healing he's getting as well. He does get lovely stun from Veteran. The spear that kind of saves Nat. And where's he gone? Oh, he's gone into the disruption. Okay, I didn't see that. Ross killed again. Yeah, straight to Dismember. Where is Ollie, though? What has the Ollie been doing this time? There's the stun.
Oh, the spear.
Oh, so Ollie's been up in the top lane having a fight with Roids in some sort of separate 1v1 that's going on. Roids actually just standing his ground and fighting Ollie. Roids has nearly just straight up killed Ollie. In fact, he's done it! I didn't think a Lifestealer could chase down and kill a Slark. That's incredible. Then he gets away in a creep, but unfortunately the rest of his team have died. Ollie, a little bit of a failure to the Radiant because he lost the 1v1.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that's 4 really good kills for the Radiant. Fantastic team fighting. I mean, the save from Jabate, Ross, the amount of times he got his ult off, 10-second cooldown.
You say if any reason to get the shard, even if you don't really want to use it to save your allies, is that you have it up so much.
It's a it also adds 300 cast range and lowers the cooldown by 10 seconds. I mean, what a shard that is.
I was kind of surprised we didn't see really any pudge into any kind of strategy assist TI, given how good the shard actually is. But
yeah, true.
People weren't feeling it.
Well, there's a lot of other good heroes at the moment, but I think Pudge has got an incredible skill set.
All right, the Slark is dead, but you know what? They don't need him to push the building.
Well,
look
60.
At this wave. There's 2 catapults, 5 rage creep.
Oh, that's pretty strong. And you've got Pudge with 60 bonus strength, and he's got Vlad's on him. He's like, yeah, well, I'll right click's fine. I mean, no one else is right clicking. It's literally just Pudge. Look how far away Wobber is.
The rage bags is just dead.
Oh, he goes in. Cocopium waits quite a long time for his ultimate, and then Tim secures it with the spear. Immediate buyback. They are going to get an arrow, but he's a tanky boy. Yeah. He does not care. I mean, he's only scared of Nat. He gets ulted by Fiend's Grip, but why would you grip him? There's no Nat. Now there's a Nat. Nat's TPing in, but Ross is still okay. Gets the hook onto Cocopium. Does have his ultimate. He gets put into Nightmare. Full ultimate onto Ross, but he does not care. He's so tanky. He gets broken, loses his magic resistance. He's still running. There's no Ollie, remember, but Ollie... No, there is Ollie. I said there's no Ollie, but now Ollie's turned up. But Ollie does not do anything at all. Nice. The disruption saves are absolutely incredible. Ross, he just goes straight to his ultimate, gets the ultimate onto that. But there's the Ravage. Then the Nightmare. I think it might actually have saved him. No, he's still going to go down. I think the problem with the Radiant team is Ollie, he just does not do any damage. Look. He just can't do anything, Ollie. Why is he so weak? His net worth is only 16,000. He does pretty much no damage, then gets instantly killed. I'm not sure why either he's so weak or this Lifestealer is so strong. 5,000 gold ahead. Good fight for the Dire.
Definitely feels like an under-farmed Slark. He hasn't even got his Skadi yet at 42 minutes. This is a 42-minute Slark that has, you know, Diffusal Echo. Really, it's your 2 items.
Yeah, and then you have to fight against Lifestealer, who's got Sanj and Yasha, Armlet, Skadi, and a Basher, and he's not far from AC either. Oh, an AC with presence of the Dark Lord with the presence or a talent. Wow.
He's also turning up at the end of fights with no Eshin Shift stacks, and that's when the hero is really weak, right? He needs to either be in the fights hitting away and surviving, or he needs to like not turn up at all. Like, he doesn't do anything any good.
I mean, look at his score. We've got a 16 kill Pudge on his team, 6-3, 17 Mars, but he's 5-6-5. Whereas Royds actually has the most kills on the Dire, and now it's time for a bit of revenge. Yeah, I mean, look how much minus armor they have. So much. 11 on the tower. Oh, he has been slowed down with the Solar Crest. Yeah, they just go straight through the backdoor protection of a tier 3 tower. They don't care at all. Royds is actually quite low on HP, and there's 3 buybacks in the Radiant. They didn't drop a single one. They're saying, well, we took some racks, you can take some racks.
That says, I want to go for more.
Yeah, he's hitting it hard. Really hard. Look at that tower, just gone. Maybe it was the right talent, and they're just going to back.
Yep. Mid laner Rex, tier 3 bottom. Back it up. Roche is spawning in 15 seconds. It's going to have either a Refresher or an Aghanims.
Yeah, that's nice. A free Aghanims is incredible. I don't know who wants the free Aghanims. It's actually not bad on Shadow Fiend because he used to get more souls. How many souls does it give you?
He does still get more souls.
5 more souls. So 5 more souls is how much damage? You get...
Oh, the hook onto Roids.
Whoa. Is that going to be a kill, though? They're trying. No, it's not. Roids is so tanky. Out comes Fiend's Grip. Nat gets the ult. There's a fear for the BKBs. BKB from Tim as well. Earthspit is going to come through. It's going to hit all 4 heroes. That was a lot of damage. Somewhat is going to go down. But Ollie, he's just stuck in Fiend's Grip. But now he's okay. Putting a lot of pain onto Nat. This is where Ollie can really build his stacks. This didn't go well for Radiant at all. There's a buyback used as well. Copium is being smashed to pieces by Wobber. Is he going to escape? I don't think he's going to escape.
There it is.
Goodbye, just a little right click.
I want to see the damage from that Earth Splitter. I think it hit 4 people. It was absolutely massive inside the arena. Let's have a look at it. Not that much. What?
It doesn't show damage at all. But actually...
It's 2,000. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. 5,100. There we go.
It's just because so much damage was done. I mean, the Earth Splitter, yeah, it went through all 4 heroes, as we're about to see again. And it just did so much damage. And then Ross was sitting there in the middle of the team fight with the Rotom. Beautiful hook onto Veteran. That was a fight where even the underfarmed Ollie still just had enough space to just right click, right click, right click. I mean, he's 7,000 gold behind Roids now. Who gets hooked at max range by Ross? Oh, the Ravage. Ravage to say he didn't pop the BKB, didn't actually have it. Buyback's coming fast from the Dire. They're going under the tower. I mean, you cannot escape somewhat. He's trying. Ollie realizes he needs to go back. Ross in his BKB. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake. He's going to go down. Looks like it's a bit of a 3-2-2 this game. But they did get 2 buybacks. And now they're all trying to run. I think Tim's going to be the sacrificial lamb. And he is
nice
going to die.
Though, from the other Titan will actually help him get out.
Have you noticed
legs through the tree line.
The way Wobber's been playing is to stay at absolute max distance and to just use the stomps, and he has had some fantastic stomps, great earth splitters as well, and his build is, I can't tell what he's building. He's got an Ogre Axe casually.
Yeah, I think he wanted to maybe go for a BKB, but then he realized maybe that he's playing, like you said, he doesn't need to be at the front of the fight, therefore doesn't need a BKB, so ended up going for a Lotus to block... Gosh? No, it's Fiend's Grip. I'm kidding.
Yeah. There is a Refresher Shard. Now, Refresher Shard, I think, is wanted more by the Dire team because they can have double Ravage.
Yep.
But it's not bad for the Radiant. I mean, you could do it on Slark. You get the BKB twice, and you get your ult twice. Not bad. You get double Arena if you really want to.
I think even Ross would want it. Double BKB, double Dismember. Seems really, really strong. And they're just going to walk into Roche. Radiant must know that this is happening. They do have the ward, so they might have just seen them go into the pit. There's pings. They know.
Well, they're throwing pretty much everything inside it, but they need to wait 30 seconds for Ross.
Oh, the bash from Roche.
Can they get Cocopium? He's gone really far in. They realise that it's 4 versus 5, but in fact, Veteran's not there yet. He's still got to TP in. Wobber's in a lot of trouble, and so is Tim. They're both trying to escape. Tim is being stunned to death by Lifesteal. But look at Ollie, trying to steal some Agi, and just almost immediately dying. Drops his ultimate, but he's on like 1 HP. He's trying to escape. Doesn't get hit by the Shadow Race. He's just about okay. He does. He's sitting in the Death Shroud. Yeah, okay, big heal. Very nice. Dropping the Dark Pack just in case.
That is long cooldowns down. The Death Shroud has a 75-second cooldown. It's really long.
Oh, okay, but it's a very good ability. But now Ross is alive, and Ross is basically just walking in. He's going to take the camp and then try to hook someone through it. They've not got vision. He's being Fiend's gripped. They're going really hard on Ross. Is that the right play? He gets immediately disrupted. Nat is going to drop his ultimate, but I don't think the ultimate's going to connect to anyone. No, he saves the ultimate. Now he's going to think about it. Then he gets dismembered. Then he's going to try and use it again. But Ross is so tanky. They finally, though, bring Ross down. He buybacks immediately, so he can go back into the fight. Veteran is going to escape. Tim's dropped the arena, but they've got no follow-up for it. Roids is just too strong. I think Roids is almost the MVP this game. No one can bring down this Lifestealer.
Ollie's just sleeping inside the pit right now. He tried to go onto Cocopium in the base and just cannot kill him.
He can't kill somewhat when he's got Lifestealer inside of him. And he just walks in. Delivery system. Except Lifestealer still hasn't decided to come out. They're holding the Blink Dagger. Tim, he's in a bit of a rough spot. There's the Ravage they were waiting for. It comes out, immediately kills Jabatemel. Can Jabatemel buyback? He can, but there's 2 kills. Are Radiant going to commit all their buybacks, or are they just going to wait? That arrow was a little bit too quick, Veteran. Maybe he thought he had some status resistance, so of course that doesn't work on the yours anyway. But buybacks are actually coming out. I didn't think Tim would bother committing it, but I think he's decided...
If this was TI, the Radiant team would have all bought back right now.
Oh, immediately. Yeah, because then Ravage would have been dropped. I mean, I didn't see it this game. Oh, whoa, what's happening in the bot lane? Or near the tower anyway. Wobber does manage to force-staff himself away. He's being chased. Chased under the tower. Is he going to be okay?
The 20 mana Brave Talon on Veteran is stopping him from getting mana for Astral
Veteran,
Spirit.
you've got 16 Ferocious charges. Just use... There we go. That's a lot of Spirit Vessel charges.
Oh my god.
I've never seen so many on a Spirit Vessel. He's only been in 21 kills. How has he got 16 charges?
That's impressive.
I know. I mean, he's got enough for the rest of the game, though. You're right, the 20 mana break talent was quite good, but the MVP of this game so far has actually been the Lifestealer. He can fight the Slark one-on-one, absolutely no problem. He does so much damage. He's hard to kill. It's just incredible, and he can afford the Abyssal Blade now if he wants it.
He's got it.
It's also going to be scary when he gets to level 25 talent. I mean, at level 15, he's about to pick up 325 more health. And eventually, he gets even more Feast Lifesteal by quite a lot. There we go, Abyssal Blade. That is scary.
Yeah, have you seen Gaben has decided we're on the cliffs?
He can't chase Ross, though, because, you know, he's Lifestealer.
We have the mountain range in the win probability. It's formed.
Wow, yeah, it's really gone up and down.
Cannot decide who wins, but that last rotation's definitely swung it for pretty much the first time, actually, significantly into Dire's favour. The Aegis on that. They have the AC on the Lifestealer as well. The buildings, if they can get into the base and hit for free, they're just gone. They'll vanish.
That's true. They'll be gone in a second.
Mm-hmm.
They do have Fort Glyph, though. Both teams have Glyph. Ross is going to fire for Solar Kill on Kokopium. He actually goes in with the Shivas, doesn't get him. Kokopium has a Blink Dagger. Is he going to blink after him? No, there's no one to catch up with him.
Yeah, Ross has no space now for Dust. Oh, the blind Turkey drive.
No, he wasn't going to buy Dust anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
Shivas is nice. Shivas on top of his Aghanims means he can massively reduce the healing from the Satanic on the Shadow Fiend, but of course everything that Lifestealer does.
Right, we're 10 minutes away, 9 minutes away from the tier 5 items.
Yeah, can't believe we've nearly gone for 60 minutes. So I think this is Dire's game now. It's been a long time coming back and forth, but Dire, they now have the advantage.
I have a Bane pushing in the top lane, so the creeps are a little while out. Now it's just going to try and backdoor it.
Bane does have Shard.
He will be able to do it.
Bane's Shard is really nice, actually. It allows him to actually kind of push a little bit.
Yeah, we brain sap.
Yeah, two brain saps and you can take a wave. I mean, before you had literally nothing.
Yeah,
so I like it.
If Royce was stopping Ancients and helped now, this tower would be dead already.
I said Nightmare was 135 mana. It's 165 mana at all ranks.
Oh, at all ranks as well.
That's such an expensive spell. I mean, Bane's int gain is not even that great, 2.5. He immediately drops the tome. Why does he use the tome? Is everyone is team 25? No, they're not. Now they've got 3 heroes who are 24. Nice sleep. That's a very long sleep, but that tower is now going down. No, it's not, because they glyph it straight away. I mean, Ross is doing some farming of camps. He's got a backpack Eternal Shroud. What is that?
He wants to.
They're inside the base. They're just fighting Ollie. You might notice him, but Royd is taking literally no damage. He has so much healing, and Ollie has so little damage. He just doesn't care.
Right, Royd is back. He's
Look at that. He nearly 2-shot the Rax. You're not going to kill Nat. You can try. You're just not going to kill him. Ah, Ross doesn't get the hook. I don't know why the Dire are so scared. They've got Aegis the Immortal, 1 minute left. I think Nat should just walk in and take the Rax. I mean, they took the melee Rax, right? I guess they don't care about the range Rax. They're just backing off. Nat goes back because they nearly lost the tier 3 tower. In fact, they do lose the tier 3 tower. Too much damage from the catapult.
Yeah, I think they know now that taking the melee Rax in top lane, as long as they keep pressure bot lane, eventually someone's going to have to deal with the push, or they're going to lose the range Rax. Or they just take the fight bottom, and they'll probably get the range Rax anyway. So that Rax is just basically doomed at this point.
A little bit. What is Royd's building? He just bought a he bought a Daedalus. Daedalus Lifesteal? I don't think I've ever seen Daedalus Lifesteal. I know it's a lot of damage, but
it still crits on, because they changed it a long time ago to crit on Feast, right?
Do you? You can crit on the bonus damage from Feast?
I think so.
That's mega.
I don't know if it still works like that.
I mean, it's 88 damage and a 30% chance to do a massive crit. I mean, he hits so hard, right? Look at him. He can just stand his ground. He doesn't care. Look at Ollie's got no chance. He's not even injuring the Lifestealer. He tries to kill the creep. Nat still TP's in. Ollie's in a lot of trouble here. He just TP's out. They could immediately. Oh, they actually dropped the Ravage as well. Are they going to kill him? No, there's a beautiful sleep. They got the Abyssal, but they're actually going to drop Fiend's Grip. Yeah, I mean, okay, you've dropped Ravage, Requiem of Souls, and Fiend's Grip. They all have very long cooldowns. So, but there's a Refresher Shard.
They even use Feast and Moonlight Shadow to kill this. They use all 5 ultimates.
Yeah, they did. They used literally everything. But you've got Refresher Shard. I think Tidehunter just used it, so they've got the Ravage again. I don't know if the Radiant team know this.
Damage.
They might think, oh, there's no more Ravage. That's fine. I think this is where game is cool because they only need 2 hits to kill that Rax. So they've got to go in. Ross is going to be looking for a hook. There's Tim, drops the arena. They had no BKB. Nat's taking so much damage. He does have Satanic. If he can live, he can stand it up. No, he just gets blown up by the Earth Splitter. Is he going to buy back? No, he's not. Yes, he is. So Roids, is Roids going to be okay? He's taking a lot of damage trying to get in. No, this is another kill. They dropped the Ravage, but it's a little bit too late. You've lost 2 of your team. I think it's time for the entire team to leave. That was the longest dismember I've ever seen. It was like not even 0.1 seconds. Somewhat, he's going to go down. There's no way you can get rid of Ross. Copium's going to try, but I think Somewhat is still going to die. There's the hook. Nice. Blink away. Copium also doing 4-staff TP. I don't think Veteran's going to die. No, there were some buybacks, though. There
were some buybacks. You do hold the base, so... Actually, there's only a buyback. Was there any buybacks? There was a buyback
just
on
that. They didn't take the range ranks. I actually thought they did. So now they don't have to fight against Megas, which is nice. But, you know, they're still in a pretty rough situation.
Yeah, they got the initiation onto Nat. He instantly dropped to half HP, and then it had enough damage to bring him down. But they are instantly maybe even looking for the fight here. Nat's going to Silver Edge over.
Earth Splitter is such a good ability. If the L-Tank can walk on top of you, that's half of any hero's health, pretty much.
Yeah, Nat just vanished from that Earth Splitter damage.
And Earth Splitter is great. He's a support, and he can still do 50% of your max HP. Okay, time for the Radiant to go high ground.
Slark's actually fallen below net worth to the Mars.
Oh my god, he's still so put 8,000 gold behind now.
Is there a Requiem play here with the sleeping? Okay, there's a disruption to make sure he doesn't get murdered in his sleep.
There is a Bane ult, so Lotus Orb. Let him take the tower. Oh, Nat, the 4-star, he gets held. Are they going to go on him? That's a lot of damage. Nice use of Lotus Orb, but Ollie just drops his ult, just right-clicks Nat. Doesn't care because he's got the BKB. Earth Splitter. Oh, nice. He actually brings down Nat, and that is a dieback. So Ollie, even though he's so poor, he still had just enough damage.
Roy's keeping right into enemy lines.
He is, but it is 4 versus 5. Damn, he's dropped the arena. Spear onto Somewhat. There's no Ravage this time, and Ollie's gone in again. He's got a lot of Agi. It's not looking good. Wobbert manages to get the stomp off. But Roids is strong. You've got to stay away from Roids, but then you've also got Ross just standing, and they're just killing everybody. You can't kill Ross.
Oh, the hook onto Copium.
Oh, beautiful. There's going to be a buyback from Royce, but that's actually the game. The Radiant take this after being really far behind. It was a massive gold deficit, 74% win probability. But it all came down to just the last couple of fights. Ollie was so poor, but it does not matter. He managed to get the kill onto Nat.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
He's on 141 Agi. And then he just gets Abyssal Blade and immediately dies in the face. Oh no, not good. It was a bit of a 3-2-2 this game.
Tim and Wobbert just like, end the game, lads, end the game.
They're trying. Ross really wants to kill his brother, though. I can't blame him. There we go. GG. It's finally called.
I want to see the graph. Gaben has summoned Everest. A reverse Everest, almost, I would say.
That was cool. Well, fantastic game. We're going to go straight to the graph. As you can see, it's pretty close, very spiky, and then some mega spike at the end.
Oh my god. To be fair, Gaben never gave Dyer more than 50% win rate. That is quite something, actually, given how, they basically had mega creeps minus the range racks. And
yeah, exactly.
That was, as we said, 2 hits away from dying from that. And Gaben was like, nope. You still don't have over 50% chance of winning.
So it was 75% chance into Dyer's favour is the best it got. Radiant had slightly over that, actually really early on, 20 minutes in. So the win probability really has no clue what's going on. And fantastic game. Royd's played so well, and it's a shame that the game came down just to the last few fights. And, Ollie actually managed to summon up just enough damage to kill Nat, who'd already bought back, and that was it. That was game.
82k damage on the Pudge. How much of that was rot?
We're about to find out. Nearly 50k rot damage, but he did 8k with the hook, 16k with Dismember. That's a lot of Dismember damage.
And he didn't have the 30 talent, right?
He did. No, he actually did take Dismember damage talent.
Oh, he did.
He did, yeah. He didn't take the strength. Yeah. So he ended up doing a lot of damage. 7,000 Dismember damage to the Lifestealer. Whereas he barely even dismembered the Tidehunter, but 14k rot damage.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic game. Didn't quite go 60 minutes, but nearly.